see through the dragon's eyes. Hardly a challenge. The dragon awakens.
And this is why these players are in silver. Lack of common sense. Welcome to episode 2 of Get Out of Silver, a series for anyone who wants to climb out of silver, even if they can't aim. In this clip you can see bad decisions that keep people in silver. The first bad decision is made by Tracer, trying to flank our entire team by herself. Okay, that wasn't lack of common sense, it's just this Hanzo is too good. But okay, let's get serious. 76 tried to take on our entire team. Okay, this is just a common sense failing him. The moment 76 died, Ana should have retreat. But in my opinion, not knowing when to retreat isn't as bad as trying to solo the enemy team. Okay, so just in case you didn't catch my sense of humor, the main point I'm trying to make here is don't try to take on the entire enemy team by yourself. Now the next common sense I'd like to cover is spawn advantage. Now in simple English it means do not fight outside the enemy spawn. In games under 2200 SR, you probably see people do this at the start of the game. The moment you see this, it's like a free win for you. So please do not do that if you're defending. But why? Don't you win games by killing the enemy? Okay, to make this easier to understand, I made this video with help from my friend Chloe. Now imagine this game in competitive where both teams are fighting here. Come, let's jump off together. Hey, stop dancing! Wait, 1, 2, 3. Now let's say both teams are equally skilled, okay, equally matched. Both teams lose 1 player each. Okay, so now we both jump off the cliff as if both teams lost 1 player. Okay, now the reason I use Torbjorn in this video is because Torbjorn have no movement abilities, so it's fair for both sides. Now we both walk towards the enemy. Let's see where both of us end up meeting. As you can see in the video, the travel distance for the defender is much further than the attacker. To summarize this point, if you have spawn advantage, it is usually good to trade 1 for 1. Okay, but if your enemy has spawn advantage, okay, usually if you are defending, your enemy has spawn advantage. Staying alive is more important than getting kills. So in the video in the background, I'm showing you the middle point of both teams' travel distance. So if you're dying before this middle point, it is usually bad. Another mistake players can avoid just by having a little common sense is do not fight when your team is outnumbered. This is a bit different from the opening example. Okay, just have a look. While I was smurfing, I'm amazed how often my teammates commit to a team fight even when we are down 2 players. Now imagine you're defending on Dorado and both teams just lost a tank. Now common sense will tell you, okay, the enemy have spawn advantage. Very soon the enemy will have 6 players against 5 of us. Okay, 6v5 is not good, so we need to stop fighting and retreat now. Okay, that's common sense, but I see this mistake made in every silver game when we are defending. Okay, now to be fair, I see this mistake made in gold players as well, but I stopped seeing this once the games are in platinum. So just by knowing this, you're way ahead of other players. Okay, when you're defending, when you lose a teammate, okay, and the enemy is going to have numbers advantage, you have to start retreating. Okay, retreat till you meet up with your teammate who just died, then you reorganize the defense from there. To be fair, sometimes it is the correct decision to continue fighting on, so I made a rule to make it easier for you to make the decision on whether to start retreating or just walk back. Now if your healers are dead, just walk back. It is almost impossible to win a team fight when your healers are dead. So rather than feeding your enemy free ultimate charge, just walk back once your healers are dead. Another mistake players without common sense make is wasting ultimates. But even GM players waste ultimates. This mistake can't be avoided. Now I know someone's going to say that in the comments, so I might as well just address it. There are different levels of wasting ultimates. The way silver players waste their ultimates is by using them after they lost the point. Okay, or they use it outside the enemy spawn. Now I'll play a short video clip so you can see what I'm talking about.
Fire at will. Damage will endlich. Helden sterben nicht.
Into the iris.
Protect the payload. I'm taking care of it.
Well, you are good.
Fire at will. Damage will endlich. Helden sterben nicht.
Into the iris.
Okay, if you're playing in platinum in my region and you do this, other players are going to report you for griefing. This mistake at the level I'm playing is throwing the game. Tomorrow I'll be doing my first VOD review. It's a game which actually I was duo queuing with my friend. So drop by my YouTube channel and have a look at the VOD review. I'm sure you can benefit a lot from it. If for some reason you like videos like this, visit my YouTube channel. The channel is Toxic Hanzo Main. If you subscribe to my channel, I promise not to pick Hanzo when you are in my game.